My name is Jan Tichelaar. I'm the managing director of Royal Tichelaar Makkum. We're generally seen as the oldest factory in the Netherlands. And with Hella and for Hella Jongerius, we did the 300 unique vases. I'm going to show you around just a little bit how we did it and give you a glimpse of the bulk of the vases, which are almost ready. It's a porcelain vase. So we start with slip casting porcelain clay in a mold, and the water is sucked into the gypsum and a layer of clay stays there. And when you pour the clay out, a vase is there, and then you don't change anything. So you don't polish it. Normally we polish it and brush it, but she just wants it the way it is, so very rough. So what you see here is just a couple of half products. So it's porcelain already. They are fired. And here you see, this is one part of the gypsum mold, and this is another part. And normally you brush away those seams, but now it's a sort of an extra decoration. This is the way Hella works. So all imperfections are being promoted as a decoration. And here is her fingerprint with the code of the clay, which is sort of signature. The intrinsic value of the product is the process. So actually, first you have this porcelain layer, which is the canvas, which is fired at 1300 degrees. Then there's a layer of traditional glaze with coloring pigments, natural pigments like cobalt oxide, etc., which is fired at 1060 degrees, taken out of the kiln for the second time. Then a transfer with synthetic ceramic, but synthetic colors is fixed on the traditional glaze and fired again. And then for the fourth time you have at room temperature just plain paint, and the combination gives a unique combination, and thus giving 300 unique vases. So where we are here now is where the 300 vases are, where the traditional glaze is being fired and the synthetic 800 degrees glaze is already fired, waiting for the plain paint to be added, which we have to do. Hella at this moment is finding out what color she wants to use for that. The story is about experimenting. It is an experiment which becomes a project, which becomes a product. And so it's not how lovely could this combination of colors be. It's just I would like to see those combinations of this combination, and sometimes something happens which you wouldn't expect. For instance, this vase, where you see this is a green layer of a low firing glaze, synthetic glaze, over a very traditional natural glaze. And this green sort of becomes matte, which you couldn't expect, but this red is totally disappearing, which is very nice, which is very beautiful. You couldn't have thought this over. It just happens. It's not designing, it's creating, it's exploring, it's experimenting. And so sometimes it's very nice, and sometimes you think, a bit strange, but it's always beautiful. It always has a value which you would like to cherish.